childhood friend. This is a brother. You know, this is Fred. You know what I'm saying? I call him Shotgun. You know, he know why I call him Shotgun. About 1986, a party album. You know what I'm saying? Y'all figure it out. Call him Shotgun. That's what I call him. Anyway, he's a good dude, man.
If two know a secret, one must die. So we ain't gonna go there.
That's right. That's right. Nah, but solid, man. He grew up with me in Jackson Heights all my life. You know what I'm saying? We got a brotherhood. You know, he been through similar struggles as me. You know, probably a little more. You know what I'm saying? He one of the only people I know that I can sit next to face that done did 30 years day for day. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, we not glamorizing it. We on here talking about it to keep y'all kids out of it. Listen, when them old ass motherfuckers be jumping in my DM talking that shit, I say, nigga, it ain't for you, nigga. What you doing? Oh, nigga, I work a job. Well, stay the fuck out the way. I'm talking to your kids and your nephew and them, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And but yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is my partner right here, man. He got a hell of a story, you know what I'm saying, tell anybody that done been behind that wall for 30 years. And just look at him now. This is what prison does to you. He was locked up for 30 straight years. I don't mean off and on. No. We talking about 30 straight years.
30 years in the Fed?
State.
So he did 30 years in the state of Florida DOC, Department of Correction.
You heard them Butler stories I was telling, man. Was I lying, man?
Nah, that's what it is, bro.
Somebody told me, man, Red, you forgot one. I said, who? He said, RoboCop. I forgot that motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle Tom. Yeah, but yeah, I did 30. You know what I'm saying? Florida State Prison. I was 21 when I failed.
How old was you?
20 years old when I failed. I was 50 when I got out. You know, day for day. But like my homie said, I ain't glorifying it. You know what I'm saying? I just want others to learn off my mistake, because all self-experience ain't good experience. You know what I'm saying? Some self-experience can be fatal. Well, you ain't gonna live to tell the story, but, you know, praise y'all with it. I'm here to learn to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta know what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You can look at Kobe, you can look at Michael Jordan or whoever, you know what I'm saying? That's what they was good at, what you good at, because life won't always demonstrate who you are, who you are not. It was hard. I mean, but like I said, that wasn't my first time being in prison. It was my second time. When I first failed, I was 17 years old, you know, but them short beds, you know what I'm saying? But when I failed my third bed, you know, I caught 70, 40 with 30 running concurrent. You did what I'm saying? So, and it was like, it was mind blowing, man. But I knew right then and there, when I see my old girl cry, you know, I had my family support. I knew then, I said, okay, well, I'm gonna try my best not let my life end in here. You know, but I ain't gonna lie, you know, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You know, when I first went in, I was wild and got stabbed, you know, been on CM, going through the little, you know, the Tampa thing with my little cliques of homie. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come a time in your life when people started dying off that means something to you. You got to wake up and be like, okay, if I continue doing this, I'm gonna end up like that. You know what I'm saying? So right then and there, my second time going back on CM doing the 5 years, I had to elevate my mind. I like, okay, I can't do this no more. You know
what caused you to go to CM?
Assault on the officer. I used to work in the kitchen, and you know, like I said, I always been like that. I'm me. You know, a leader's born, not made, because you can be whoever you want to be, but a real man, a real leader is born. You got to be born that, and I was born who I am. You know what I'm saying? How I live, that's just how it is. So when I feel disrespected, no matter who it is, I'm gonna react. So this situation, I was at Mar working in the kitchen. I come in with some Daytona flicks that my homie sent me. So when I coming in, when they had a new cop searching me. So when he get my picture, I like, oh, my bad, sir. I forgot I had pictures on him. He get them, he just slang them down. So I'm like, damn, you gonna handle my shit like that? He said, I'm a police. I can do what I want to do. I said, oh, you will? So I got off. So when I got off on him, I stood over. You know, back then it was about loyalty. You know, everybody in the kitchen see what's going on. So, you know, I'm G, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sitting there straight. Hey, man, look at him, man. He hit me. You did what I'm saying? He forced his hand, man. He was aggressive. So they ain't giving no another outside charge. They just put me back on CM. Because prior to that, I caught a stabbing charge when I was at ACI that led me to Martin. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 years for assaulting an officer when I was at ACI. But, you know, that's the trial and error.
So you got more than one assaulting officer in prison?
Yes, 2 of them. And I was at HO5. HO5 meaning you got to be behind a 2-man cell everywhere you go. From that point on.
You know what? People don't realize that 10 years in the Fed is different from 10 years in the state. And what I mean by that is he did way harder time than a nigga in the Fed that did 30. Way harder time. Meaning, if you had 10 in the state and you had 10 in the Fed, give me them 10 in the Fed, man. And we're going to do the same amount of time. Give me them 10 in the Fed all day long. If I had to do 30 day for day, give me the 30 in the Fed, man. Yeah. At least I can grow my hair. At least I can build up a bankroll.
All right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You got to rehabilitate yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to rehabilitate
And I'm saying that, and I'm really goddamn saluting my partner because I know goddamn that was a 30 hard, nigga.
Yeah.
Hard 30.
That was a hard 30, nigga. That wasn't no motherfucking easy 30 in them panhandlers and the motherfucking Okalusas and the motherfucking goddamn ACIs and the Homes and the Waltons.
Yeah. And
all that shit. I've been up there. The goddamn Santa Rosas and all that. I've been up there.
That real raw.
People don't know that prior to the 21 years that I just did, I had been to prison 6 times prior to that. So I've been a knucklehead. I've always been smart. I just made the wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying? I made the wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying? I came up fucked up, just keeping it real. He came up in the same era. I came up around the same people around that honky-tonk area, around the 34, the Hillsboroughs and all that. You know, nigga ain't had no daddy around.
We were just living a lifestyle. We weren't living no life. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like we come from bad families.
No.
You know, because none of my uncles ain't never been to prison. My mom and them ain't never been to prison. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of my older cousins, but I come from a good family. But it just, like I said, I was born this way. This is what I choose to do as life goes on. Because I grew up in Ponce before I moved to Jackson Heights. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot of stuff when I was young, and I'm proud of that stuck in my mind. That's what really made me to adapt to certain situations. Even when I was young, you know what I'm saying? Getting in trouble. I ain't never called home and cried to my mama. I dealt with it. And when I got out, you know, people be like, man, how you can do 30, man? Yo, is you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm here, right? What you mean? I mean, and you would think that being 30 is supposed to have you wild and like other individuals, but
you supposed to be crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
for real,
right? You supposed to be walking around here like not being
exactly, because you got brothers behind us that done did.
But they don't know you a lion, nigga. You a king, nigga. That's all it is.
Praise Yahweh, man. Come on, man. Yeah, y'all,
you got the heart of a lion. He got the heart of a lion. We got the heart of a lion.
And know anything about your DNA? You know, our ancestors were slaves, man. Way worse than what I done been through. I'm just a product of that DNA. You dig what I'm saying? That's why I say a leader is born, not made, homie. You know what I'm saying? So it's on you at the end of the day. You know, life gonna always demonstrate who you're not. Now you could portray like you this all day long, but Sunday life gonna show you what you are.
And tell me how it was growing up in Ponce back then.
It was wild, man. I mean, I done seen when I was like 9 years old, man. I had an old school homie named Jake. Good dude, you know what I'm saying? And my mama, you know, I had a lot of hair shit, you know what I'm saying? So every time you see me get off the bus, he'll be like, Jake, come here. You know, young blood. He won't call me Jake. Young blood, come here. You know what I'm saying? He'll fuck with my hair, this and that, you know. And he just sit me there, just talk to me. You know what I mean? I'm just listening to him. He had a little blue Volkswagen, you know, had the little plaits. He like, man, go to school. I like how your mama, you know, bring your hair, this and that. So as I got older, when I got like 10, now it's, back then, Roller was the police. So me, my homeboy Obama, you know, Doom, Antoinette, you know, all us, our duty was when we get out, if we see needles around the project, as long as they ain't got no blood on them, you know, put them in the bag, we take it to him, he'll throw it away, he'll pay us. And he'll pay us to say Rollers in the hole, you know what I'm saying? So Rollers is the police. So when I'm seeing this, I see dudes get shot, I'm young watching this. I'm like, damn, but it ain't put no fear in me. I'm just watching it. So the projects kind of like mold me into who I am now. That's why I can see things and adapt to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, back then, Ponce was real wild, man. Early 80s, late 70s, 80s, it was rough over there. You know what I'm saying?
What's some of the avenues over there in Ponce that you used to hang out at over there?
20th. That was the main strip was. You know, Omar, TJ, I know all of them. You know, Miss Roll, I've been in her house. You know what I'm saying? I've been around these cats, older dudes. You know, even with old, you know. O used to have me, man, going to Miss Francis' house to get Lynn Boo for him. You know, he'll pay me and his nephew Gary to go get her. You know, them old school dudes riding in his Jag, his vet. You know what I'm saying? I'm young jit. And I couldn't hang out at night because my mama ain't allow that. So when I come home, there, where you been? Oh, I've been washing my car. I was at the laundromat with my, you know, if I'm with her, everything gravy. But yeah, man, I learned at a young age, man. You know what I'm saying? The Dukes, that was a group that we had back then in Ponce Leon. The VIPs, you know what I'm saying? There were like some little treacherous groups that come out the projects, you know. I came up in that era, man, because my sister boyfriend, Lamont, he was a part of the VIP. Yeah, so that's what I came up on all that, man. Then we moved to Jackson Heights. That's where my rest of my family from. That's when I met my little homie here. And all my little other homies, Montre, Jabo, you know, Kevin, God bless the dead, Rock the Space, you know. And that's who really like taught me on the serve tip, Rodney. You know, we was Jets. He got killed when I was young. I was still in, you know, middle school. You know what I'm saying?
What is happening at the Manila, right?
Yeah, he got killed at Manila.
How that went down?
And, you know, it's a lot of stories with that. Only thing I can tell you of my self-experience, prior to that night, me, Trey, Rodney, all us in Seeger's apartment. We used to hang at Seeger's apartment right across from my uncle's stove, Jackson's stove. So we were just vibing, and so Rodney was like, man, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I'm finna go to Manila. We too young to go to Manila. You know what I'm saying? So we like, all right. So the next day, I don't know if y'all remember the radio station Q105. So as I'm getting dressed, I hear the commentator say on the radio, young teenage got killed at the Manila bar, Rodney Space, blah, blah. So when I hear it, I don't believe it. I'm like, nah, this shit can't be true. Mm-hmm. So what I do, I go to my dog Trey house. You know, everybody else going to school. I said, man, you heard about Rodney? He said, yeah. So when I go to the store, my cousin Bo will tell me, he said, yeah, man, your homeboy got killed last night. So we go to his mama house. Cars out there. And, you know, from what I was told, it was a mistaken identity, man. You know, he switched jackets. You know, well, he didn't switch jackets. Somebody else switched jacket with him, not knowing that what was going to happen. You know, it ain't like who did it, you know what I'm saying, intentionally tried to do that. That's just like a me and you going out, and I'm in the car asleep, and you want to hold my jacket, and you just get my jacket. And then I get out, and you going through it with whoever, and they think I'm you, and shoot me. But your intentions ain't to do that, to put no harm upon me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, in the street, man, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that's the part I got, you know. It was a mistaken identity. My nigga got killed, dog, and that shit kind of hurt me, you know what I'm saying? Because that was my first, like, he the one taught me how to, back then, you just get $20 slabs. You know what I'm saying? He taught us how to, taught me and Trey how to break it down, serve it, keep our little money. The only thing I wanted is dress, to have a little money in my pocket. I wasn't really into it like how they was into it, because he was older than me, but yeah, that was a big homie there, man. You know, y'all was bless his soul.
I got a question for you. You remember Tampa before crack, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what happened when Tampa got infiltrated with crack.
Around that same era right there, that same time right there, a whole ball game there. I mean, it seemed like everything have done switch. You know what I'm saying? You got working individuals, you know what I'm saying, getting out there, and it's like, you seeing it, because like I said, in Ponce, it was junkies, you know, shoot heroin, you know, and I'm used to seeing that. So when the rocks hit, that was a whole different ball game, raw. Understand me? I mean, it's like you would have people doing things you would know it exists, but the money was real fast and quick. You know what I'm saying? You go get your 50 and you sell that, make $200-$300 off that, like nothing. And you going back then, it was 10 for 100. You did what I'm saying? And we used to be in Supper Spring then. Me, all my little homies that over there, we went to Supper Spring. And I had a homie named Peanut, you know what I'm saying? He was a year older than me. We out there serving. So when he served the pink boy, he ride off. You know, back then, you know, we young, we wild. He foul off on him and killed him. So when he killed him, we just started hanging over there. And right after he got that, I caught a little aggravated battery with a firearm and paralyzed dude on Mike Berry, you know what I'm saying? So in that time and era, man, it was hard, man. It was hard. It was lovely, because I'm here to tell the story, but that fucked up a lot of lives, man, for real.
So you think crack had a major impact on the black community in Tampa?
Yeah, no doubt. Hell yeah. That's right. You ain't see nobody post up in no Harbor Island serving. Everything was in our hood. The liquor store, whatever you want, everything right there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was designed for that. But if you look at it now look how they doing it. Moving all us out, making all these pretty houses and all this, where we done stay for all our lives. You know what I'm saying? Want us to stay way out there now, but they trying to suck up our little community now, building houses and all that. But yeah, man, yeah, it took some lives out, bro.
Do you think crack played a big part in you getting to 30 years in prison?
Of course. Because I was living, like I said, I was living a lifestyle, not living no life. And I was serving then, you know what I'm saying? And that triggers, and when you in the street, it's whatever. I know in my era coming up, it's whatever. I was in Johnson Court. Me and my home, Johnson Court was a wild area over at the time. You know what I'm saying? It was like, be the prayer, not the prey. So it is what it is, man.